Good evening and welcome back to Factory Town. I have been messing about with Rails for a very long time. A very long time. Basically all day yesterday I was trying to get these right and my brain wasn't working properly, so I kept failing and getting things wrong and lining stuff up incorrectly and then seeing stuff being wrong, but I think I've got it correct now. There's a few things I need to do, like I still need to finish off putting the magic rail here, like so, and then coming along and doing things like this to make sure trains can cross these guys. So let me put this in here, and I will explain what I've done. There you go. Okay. So every town on the outside of the line, so all the rails have been moved outside to right up against the town here, where the pick-up and drop-offs were for some towns for the food and things, and that has all been moved to the opposite side. Every town has a drop-off line, independent drop-off line, and a pick-up line, independent of each other. The drop-off line will also go around and connect to the food and to purchase areas. So this will come down here and we'll connect to these ones here. Done there. None of that's connected up yet. That's fine. None of that's connected up yet. The central line was going to be for that food thing, and then I've just realised that that's not what I'm doing anymore. So why have I put the central line here? This is what I was doing. This is what I was doing. I was putting things in, and then I was going, why am I doing that? Why am I doing it this way? And then take it out. And then later on going, I don't need that, or I did need that, or I don't need that. So I've done this central line here, and I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it because we're not joining everything. These are just going to join the standard track and just go down to the back here and deliver to the back of them instead. So I don't need this central line here, which means this outside line can actually be moved out further to give me more space here, which doesn't really matter because this is going to be big enough here. So, okay, I will need to change that up as well. Fine, that's not a problem. Not a problem. That's okay. Right. So, what's going to happen here? So, on the outside line, as I said, everyone's got a drop-off and a pickup independently of each other, and the drop-off will go around the back to feed the fitters things. I think I put that line in, and then I changed my mind on this here, and then I moved the tracks out, and then that's what I've done. Because I was going to have that line in there, and still have the drop-offs there too. But yeah, the inside towns, however, they work differently. So they're going to have a drop-off, which has its own line, so it comes down, it drops off. That will go around and feed the supply, the sell item, so the drop there. But the pickup will be here, but it won't have a line that comes off and then goes back onto the line. It will have a off, go along, come back on again. So the trains will come off, they'll go along their own line. So they'll leave the main line, they'll have their own little side line, which they'll feed to whatever buildings you want to pick up from. So this is the pickup for town number 1 here, and at the end of it rejoins. What I might do is I might come off here, so basically might come off here, then go along and rejoin there, which does mean we miss the fuel thing, so we need to figure that one out there. But we can do that because we could put the fuel thing in here and it could feed both sides. So yeah, that'll be fine. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. We're going to come off probably lined up with like this central one here or something. The center of this here will come off, we'll go along, we'll do what we need to do, and then we rejoin, we'll come along and rejoin here. Or we could just come up and join here, depending on what it is. So this has got a couple pickups here, so that would so this one will come off here, and then we rotate it 90 degrees. So this one will come off here, go along, do its thing, and rejoin. We then rotate 90 degrees for this one, which means it comes off here, does 90 degrees, and rejoins. The problem, this one is rotated 90 degrees, so it's got an on-off here already. Do its thing. This shouldn't be here. So yeah, This should in fact be the drop-off for this town, because this should have a drop-off and then it feeds back to the side for this one here. So I need to move this. I have dropped all the people in the mines down to 0 so they can use up all the resources in here. Of course, nothing's being used up because nothing's being picked up or dropped off or anything at all at the moment. So, yeah. So there's that. I need to fix the line here. So this is hours of doing things. I moved the stuff out. I reconnected things. I found out I connected some tracks to the wrong track to doing things, and I had to fix that. And then I was doing other things, bits, pieces. And then I was moving these along, and I messed up the order of moving things. So some of these were the wrong towns, so the wrong places. And I was like, oh, my brain was just giving up on me completely. And I was like, I'm kind of. The game was running for hours. I probably only played for a couple of hours because most of it I was doing this. I was just, is that right? Is this right? Is that right? Is this right? Is this is how I want to do it? Let's lay that out. No, that's wrong. Let's come back in. So yeah. Hence why it's not finished yet. And I just realised that that's wrong there. So I need to remove this and change it up a little bit here. So okay, but let's put in one of these pickup points here, just to illustrate what I'm trying to do here, to see whether it works. So just looking at the pickups, and I'm thinking, right, so this is probably the most pickups we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the inside line. Don't worry about the outside line ones. One of them's got stupid amount of pickups, hasn't it? Yeah, like this has got drop off. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because it's off the outside. On the outside, it's only the inside line that we need to have a limited space. So this has got the most pickups here. So these will be on this side here. And they fit within the bounds. So if we had a train that came in the center of this track here, so it was on, the train was on this tile here, it could come in there, it could go along, it could feed all these guys, or it could pick up these guys, and then it could come out to this end and come out. So it'll work. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So with that plan in mind, let's come down here and let's so there, and then here, like that. Okay, we still want to have the trains that can park up here because we need some like these trains here. I moved all these trains out of the way. This is all our food. So yeah, these are still set to sail. I also need to change these to be 7 sail as well. And we need to get some trees in here for fuel. Or we could go to magma now. We could do a smaller, much smaller setup. We don't need the great big tree setup. We could do magma right here instead. So, yeah. Okay. So let's grab this here. We'll do exactly the same size. We put that there, right? Oh, like that. Okay. This is not a unload. This is going to be right. Let's remove that. We run that along there. Oh, you do a load. Awesome. So load. Don't load fuel. Don't load. It doesn't matter about minecarts. So that's there. So this will come down. So this is right. So we're driving on the right. Going clockwise, so this will be the feed down here, and it will come along like this, doop, and then we'll join that track there. I think that's all I need. And then you join that, and then you do that, and that's it. And we just use the one track. And then here, we will have one of these. So if I get rid of that bit there, and I get rid of that bit there, and we copy, no, I can't copy that, I need to copy this one. I need to copy the inside one. This is something else I did as well. I copied inside ones and then I rotated them around and realised it doesn't work. So, yeah. I know I need to reset the tracks as well, so this is fine. but that wants to sit there. Okay. That wants to sit there, like that. The problem is I can't put it here in the center of this one because this is kind of lined up with it. We can't put it next to it here and say, hey, would you line up with the center? Because if I lined up with the center, that is there. That put it right next door to this one. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So we do need the input and output to be next to each other, don't we? Yeah, we do. We do need the input and output to be next to each other. Because if I do this and a train, so a train comes up, picks up from here, comes down, it's going this way, it's just going to go back up and round, and round, and round, and round, and round, and round. It's not going to be able to get past because that's the whole idea of this. This pushes guys this way and doesn't have a return. It's only if you return on the right-hand rail. So a train will come out of here, wants to go this way, will be on the right-hand rail, will come along and go, hey, I'm going to go down here. Go along, come back in, and it will just go in loops. So that won't work. So how can I correct that? How can I correct that? Because unfortunately, so this one wants to be in the center here, which is lined up with this. I could take out some of these. We don't necessarily need this many in here. So, and I could move this line down a couple. This could also be offset slightly. There's no reason why these trains can't come back and offset slightly that way. I think I might do that. I think I might offset these to be lined up with this here, so it comes back again. I don't think that's going to cause us problems. Yes, it is. It's going to cause us problems here. And no, we can probably get 2 track. Yeah, we can get down there and reset that one. That'd be fine. And then it doesn't matter though because you're not. It'd be. This one we'd have to move. It'd only be the return. Yeah. Okay. So right. So that's what we're going to do, and then let's hold on. Where are we? Let's delete this here, like so. Let's move this over to here. Oh, try that again, shall we? Move that over to there. Did I destroy? I destroyed 5. Oh yeah. 5. Not 7. 5. Move that to there. That should mean that. Nope, I haven't lined that up correctly. Look at that. Look, see this. This is the thing, and I've been trying to make it pixel perfect. I've been my own worst enemy for that at all. I'm trying to make it absolutely pixel perfect. So like that. There we go. Boom. Copy that. Put that there. Boom. And then the return is in the center. So then we can come up here and we can delete those. So this comes down, would come along like that and do that. Do I want to come? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, we want to go along there like that, down like that. Then you will join that one, and then you will come along and join that one like that. There we go. Okay, that still leaves us space on the end here to put one little tiny bit on the end. This one. So let's line that up with the center there. So lined up. That is lined up with dead center of that there. Awesome. Okay. Right. So then we'll get rid of this line here for a moment. Okay. And then you are the drop off. So you'll come along. Get rid of that. That. You'll do this here. Like this. And then you'll turn in down here somewhere. Like that. And then you'll come back along. Like this. I think we're going to need the one track for this, maybe? I think I'm going to do 2 tracks for it. So you'll come along like that. Get rid of those. Ba-dum. Okay, and then you join that one, and then you can rejoin this track, and this track could just come back down again here and rejoin like that. Don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So what if it went back on itself like we did before and did this sort of thing? Did that? I don't know. I'm going to have a play with this and try and figure out what I want to do with it. And that would do that. See whether I like that. This should also come out to here as well. This is not far enough, so let me have a play with this and see what I can do with it, and we shall be right back once I try to figure out stuff. I will also move these tracks around a bit so we can see. Okay, so I put this back to where it was before because I was trying to figure out how to get it to line up and connect up, and as I was doing it, I moved the camera 90 degrees and went, oh yeah, what if I put it down there rather than trying to get it to come out, loop round and come back on again. So this town gets fed from, it gets this is pick up, this is drop off, this town pick up, drop off, and then this town will have a pick up here and a drop off. No, we'll have it on this end, pick up here, drop off there. So yeah, drop off there, pick up will be here, and then they also pass these things here, so they can always get fuel as well. So yeah, don't know why I didn't think of that before, but there we go. There we go. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I need to move these slightly and upgrade the rails to magic rails. Unfortunately, there is no way to upgrade them. Like, I can't just go select and push a button to magically upgrade them that I'm aware of. I have to override them, which isn't terribly difficult and just drag out. It's not complicated to do. The complicated part ends up here with these ones. So if you run a magic rail through here, it disconnects the ones above it. So I'd have to then come into here manually and run these down along, and it's, yeah, because you can't cross a rail and a magic rail. They don't mix. So I'd have to do that wherever we do it. So 2, 3, 4. I think track 4 is probably the best one for me to actually upgrade. That would make the most sense because it's the one that the food's running on. So yeah, it would make perfect sense for me to spend my magic rails upgrading track 4 instead, like this. As I said, it's not complicated to upgrade. It's just I've got to do each track individually. So, and then I need to come in here and I need to make sure we cross those and then go to the next one along and put the crossing in there, and then go up to the next one along here and do the same again, so on and so forth as we go round. So I'm going to do that. I think I'll upgrade just track 4 for the moment because that's the one that the food is being delivered on. Track 4 is where you pick up the food, so all the trains that come back to track 4. I also need to obviously put in the connections for each and every other place and get that going, because that needs to be put in. Yeah, I haven't done any other than the one town so far. Doop, doop, doop. Like this. And also, I spoke about putting in sorters instead of pushers. So I think we were going to do sorters off the track and pushers onto the track, right? So I might change all these up to be sorters instead, which unfortunately you can't just place on top and upgrade them, which is annoying. But fortunately for us, we don't have to worry about that too much because we can do this. So I can just literally delete all these. I'll leave one. Let's move you out here. We put sorters in. Which would be staggered like this. I think, maybe. Is that all right? I think they were staggered like that, weren't they? Yeah. So you push past it, you push the other way, you push the other way. Yep. And then I can just copy this, which copies the settings. So it does actually copy the tags as well. I can highlight all these and go paste, and even though it highlights the rails, because the rails can't be selected to have tags, just the sorters get done. So that is not difficult to do at all. But there you go. There you go. That's 7 pickup. And then the drop-offs, we want to have 7 drop-off and be 7 sail. So we come down here with this, and then yeah, we drop off, and we come around here, and these ones will be sail. I might have to tag these with drop-off, so the sail ones don't go into these. I don't think they ever will, but it's possible that we'll be using an item that we're also selling. So yeah, we might have to upgrade that with the drop-off things there. So but I will try and get around to doing that as well. And then so this town is done. So town 4 is done, ironically. Now we need to do town 1, which is going to have its rail track there. And then town 2, which will have its rail track here, and it will have a drop off here, which goes up there. Town 3 actually wants to have one here and one here, because these want to be on that side. What I've done is I've turned all the I might have said this already. I put all the mines down to 0 people, so no one's working the mines. So when I connect these all up to start the system running again, it will start consuming all the stuff. We'll let it run out, and then I can move them. And I don't know how I'm going to move them. I need to remove these belts and move things around. So instead of coming down along here, they just need to come down, which isn't complicated actually. So like these ones here, you see it comes along and splits this way. I'll just have like these 2 on the outside line at the top, these 2 on the outside line on the bottom, and these in the middle. Come down here, and then they'll go wherever they want to go to. So it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Some of these are coming out here, that's all right. They can just come out to the end here and come down. That's not a problem. So this is all iron, that's gold. So we'd have an iron line coming down and a gold one coming down. That's not complicated. And the coal can just come down the end. So, well, this side, because that side will be where these guys live, because this will be the drop off that comes down here, and there'll be no drop offs for it. It will just come straight around to the outside. We might put my pickaxes in here at one point. I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to carry on doing that. Hopefully get it done before the next episode. We will see. Time is just yeah, time is just a pain. I also need to put in these here as well, don't I? Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.